Hello everyone, I'm back with a different tutorial today. We are going to work on this beautiful flower that we have here, which just consists of double crochet and chain. For this flower, I used this yarn, Mandala Ombre, and this is the color that I used for this one. For today, I'm going to use my 4 crochet hook. That's my preference, to use a 4. If you don't feel comfortable, you could use a 3.5, you could use a 3, you could use a 4, 4.5, whichever you feel comfortable doing your work. You're more than welcome to do that. This is very simple, it's not going to take that long. So let's get started. Let me get my yarn, let me get my hook. Okay, let's move out this one out of the way. One more look at the flower. This is the way it looks in the back. It has these hooks here in the back. I'm going to show you how to do that to keep the petals from separating each other. And you could also use this if you're going to attach it to a project that you're working on. You could use these loops to attach it. Okay? It's a flat flower. Alright, so let's get started. I usually start my work with a magic circle. If you don't feel comfortable with a magic circle, for this project you could chain 4 or 5, close that chain to the beginning and do your work in there. I'm going to use this dark color so you guys can see more clearly a little bit more what I'm doing, okay? So for me, I'm going to do the magic circle, which I'm going to wrap it and wrap it again in my fingers. Okay, I'm going to take my back yarn, twist it, get that yarn again, and slip stitch. And there's my magic circle. Okay, so from here, we are going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Inside the circle here, inside the circle, we're going to go double crochet. That's 1, double crochet 2. Okay, inside the circle, you're going to put 11 double crochet. With this beginning chain, it's going to be 12 in total. Okay, do yours, I'll get mine done, and we'll be back. Okay, so I'm back. I did my 11 double crochet, and with the beginning 3 chain, it's going to be 12. So whoever did the magic circle, just close that circle up. Okay, and then we're going to chain. We're going to count 1, 2, 3, and we're going to slip stitch in that top chain. Okay, from here we are going to chain 10. Okay, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, and we're gonna go back where we came from. Okay, and we're going to slip stitch. Okay, after we slip stitch, we're gonna chain 3. 1, 2, and 3, and we have this loop with a 3 chain. Now we're going to work on this side of the loop right here. Okay, so we're going to kind of twist it. I'm going to kind of twist it so I could grab this side of the loop. Okay, and in there we're going to put 10 double crochet. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we got half petal done, and then we're going to chain 1 and 2. Now we're going to go back in here and do 10 more double crochet, which is going to be the other half of our petal. That's 1, 2, 3, 4. Let me pull my yarn. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we've just completed our first petal. Now, to close the circle up, we're going to go to the next stitch right here, and we're going to slip stitch, okay? There you go. Then here we're going to chain 10. Again, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we're going to go back where we came from, right here, and we're going to slip stitch in there. Okay? This is what we got, and then we're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. Now we have our loop again, and we always have to start on this side of the loop. Okay? So kind of twist your way to hold this side over here. See? Kind of upside down, and go in there in the loop and do 10 double crochet. Okay, so that's 1. This will be 2. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, so there we go. We got another half of the second petal, and then we're going to chain 2. We're going to go back in here and do 10 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we have our second petal. Now you're going to go to your circle, to your base here, and your next stitch right here, you are going to slip stitch. Okay? And we've got 2 petals completed. Okay? So from here, we are going to chain 10 again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Let me grab some yarn. Okay? And then we're going to go back from where we started that stitch. Now, right there, that chain, and you're going to slip stitch into that. And here you're going to chain 3. 1, 2, 3. And we have our loop again to do our petal. And we always going to start on this side over here. So again, twist it whichever way you feel comfortable. You got to twist it so you can start crocheting here. Okay, so twist it upside down, put it upside down. That's what I do. And I start my 10 double crochets back in there. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and we have the half of the third petal, and right now then we just chain 2, 1, 2, go back in there and do 10 more double crochet. 1 and 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, we have another petal done. Go back to your base and your next double crochet, the top of your next double crochet right here, you will slip stitch and chain 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go back where you started, where you slip stitch right here, and you are going to slip stitch again and chain 3. 1, 2, 3. There you go, and then you could do your petal back in there. So let me show you guys what it looks like. Okay, so we have 3 petals. Okay, so there you go. I'm going to do one more. I'm going to do this next one. I'm going to do one more, then I'll let you guys do the whole set, the whole row completed. I'll do mine and then we'll be back. Let me pull some yarn. Okay, so here again, we're going to have to get on this side over here, this side of the petal, right there. You're going to twist it upside down, like facing you, and we are going to start our double crochets in there. 10 double crochet. That's 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And we have half of a petal done. And here we're going to chain 1, 2, go back in here, do 10 more double crochet, your other side of the petal. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. And that petal is complete. And we always come back to our base. So what we do, we always close it on our next. See right here? I want to show you guys. We always close it here in the next stitch. And you slip stitch. And once you slip stitch in there, then you go up 10 chains and start your next petal right there. Okay, so right now we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Right now it looks messy, but I promise it'll get better and look like the one that I showed at the beginning. Okay, I'm gonna do my remaining ones. I'm gonna come back when I have my when I'm working on my last petal, so we can work together and close it up. Okay, I'll be back. Okay, everyone, I did most of my petals. I'm back with my last petal. So we have so far 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So yours probably looks all shambled up. Just fix your petals up and lay them down one next to each other like this, so it could look better, because you probably have it all shambled up and it looks like nothing. Okay, so let's come back and finish this up. Okay, all right, so I'm not going to bring you guys closer because you already know the pattern. So here I'm going to go up 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, so we went up 10, and then we're going to slip stitch where we came from. Move your other petals out of the way and slip stitch in there. Chain 3, 1, 2, 3. Okay, twist that petal, move everything else out of the way, and go back in there and do 10 double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. So we got the half of our last petal. Alright, so chain 2, 1, 2, go back in there, 10 more double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Okay, and we have one space. Let me open it up. We have one space left right there, and you're gonna slip stitch right there. Okay, and you're gonna do one more slip stitch because you're gonna walk this one over here so you could get close. See, right there, there's another, and do another slip stitch there, so these two petals will not be far from each other. Have a gap and slip stitch in there again, and we are done. Pull your string. Okay, let me get my scissors, cut it, close that up, pull your knot. Okay, now your flower looks all discombobulated. Let me cut this yarn, our back yarn. Now your flower looks all discombobulated, so find your center, okay, and then start laying your petals, okay, down like this. Start laying them down, lay them down, lay them down, fix them up, and voila, there you go. Okay, now in order for them to stay this way, we have to do one more step. Okay, I'm gonna hide this yarn, and then I'll be back to show you guys which we're gonna do. The side, we're gonna do this step over here. See, they're tied to one another so they can't open up. See, I have them tied. That's why we have these loops back here. They serve two purposes: to tie the petals together, and if you're going to use it in a different project, you could just use this to attach it to a different project. Okay, let me hide my tail, and I'll come back and show you how to do those back chains on the flower. Alright, I'm back. I hid my tail. So you see, you guys can't see the tail. Okay, take any petal, it doesn't matter. Okay, let me bring you guys a little bit closer so you could see better what we're doing. Okay, take any petal. Okay, let's take this one, and we're gonna count the 7th double crochet, and we're gonna work on the left side of the petals. Okay, so we're gonna count. If you want to count here better, to make it better for you, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, right here. Put your hook right there, okay? Grab your yarn, like if you're gonna start a project, okay? Grab your yarn, slip stitch into that petal. Hold up. Okay. And we're gonna slip stitch into that petal. Okay. Now here we're gonna chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Find your next petal. Okay. And on this side, on the left side, find your 7th stitch. Double crochet 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. My 7th double crochet right here. And slip stitch. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab your next petal. Okay. On this side, find your 7th double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Your 7th right here. On the top, slip stitch. Chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Grab your next petal. On the left side, find your 7th stitch. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Right here. Oh, I lost my 7th. Hold on, let's do that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 6, 7. And right here, and slip stitch, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your next petal, left side, find your 7th double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. On the top of the 7th double crochet, slip stitch, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Do that again. Your next petal, find the 7th double crochet. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. And the top of the double crochet, you're gonna slip stitch, chain 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, so now this is holding your petals together. Okay, see the back loop? Once you're completely done with all of them, it's going to hold them together and it's going to make them lie flat. Okay, so do all of this to all your petals. I'm going to do mine and I'll be back. Okay, so I'm back to finish up this row. I just did my 5 chains and I'm at the beginning petal where we started this whole chain. So you're just going to go in there where we started and you're going to slip stitch and go in here, go back in the chain and slip stitch. Okay, and you could cut your yarn. Okay, tighten that up. Alright, let's cut if you want to tie it together here, your 2 ends where you began and where you ended, just to have it more secure, you can make a couple of knots there. I usually do, so it just in case doesn't come apart. And you could weave your ends in, or you could cut them. I'm just going to cut mine, but you could weave them in. Okay, now let's go back. Find your center of your flowers and then just lay your petals down one on top of the other, like so. And just lay them down. See? Just lay your petals down. If you want to just pull here to make them pointier, you could do that. You fix them whichever way you want to fix them so they can look nice. So just pull those points, just make them comfortable, fix them up. Now they're not going anywhere because they're all tied together. See? And always find your center to accommodate, to make it, find your center right there, and then start working your petals. Right there, see? And work it, and there you go. And this is what we got. We ended up with 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 petals. Okay, so that's the front of your flower. And this is the back. And like I said, you have these loops right here if you want to attach it to a different project, and this won't let those petals come undone. And you could put something beautiful in there. You could put a rhinestone, you could put a pearl, whatever you guys prefer to put in there. I have like a little rhinestone like the other sample. Just glue it on there. Oh, let's center that. And there we go. There is our flower. Okay. That's a sample. This is the original. This one looks a little bit smaller because I did it with the yarn. It's a little bit, I think it's a 3-weight. It's not a 4-weight. This one is a 4-weight. And this is, I think it's a 3-weight. Okay, so there you go. This is my tutorial for today. Thanks for watching. Don't forget to hit that subscription button, the like, and the notification. And I'll see you soon with a different tutorial. Thanks for watching, everyone.